The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Into the left corner, Weichel 3, Butter, Braylon Weichel.
We're getting you set for game day with a countdown to tip-off, powered by Appalachian Electric Cooperative.
And as the Eagles with the takeaway, Rutherford steals it, Weichel scores it. Great feed from Rutherford to find Weichel off the turnover.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
Good afternoon from Cuddy Arena as Carson-Newman and Wingate meet for the second time this season. But first, that will matter in the South Atlantic Conference standings. It's the 11-5 Wingate Bulldogs, 6-2 in the league, taking on the 11-5 and 5-3 Carson-Newman Lady Eagles here on this Saturday afternoon. Glad to have you alongside here on the Eagles Sports Network. Andrew Rogers, glad to invite you along for today's broadcast doubleheader here inside of Cuddy Arena. Carson-Newman and Wingate with matching 11-5 records, but the Bulldogs have a one-game edge in the South Atlantic Conference standings. The Bulldogs are tied for third with Lincoln Memorial. Both squads are 6-2. Carson-Newman is the lone team with a 5-3 record right now in the league in fifth place as it stands heading into today's action. So an opportunity for the Lady Eagles to, one, end a four-game losing streak on the road, but also a chance to climb up in the league standings and get a season sweep of the Wingate Bulldogs. Lady Eagles smacked Wingate around when they were ranked 23 and visited Holt Fieldhouse back on November 21st. It was a 29-point victory for Mike Mincy's group. They led by as many as 41 at a point in that basketball game. It was in late part of the third quarter. Wingate outscored Carson-Newman by 6 points there in the fourth to claw back and only make that a 29-point spread ultimately. But it was a Carson-Newman game where they dominated Wingate for most of the game and never trailed in that victory over the Bulldogs. So expect a hungry Wingate team here this afternoon set to battle with Carson-Newman. This is the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off. AEC bringing value to everyday life. We'll get Mike Mincy's thoughts ahead of a second meeting with Wingate after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Our pregame conversation with head coach Mike Mincy heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Carson-Newman hits the road today to take on Wingate inside of Cuddy Arena. Andrew Rogers here with the head coach, Mike Mincy, here on the AEC Countdown to tip-off. Coach, once again on the road against another quality team. We mentioned now 5 of these 6 games you've played on the road are against teams with a really good winning percentage. Same will be said today with Wingate. Already beat them once by 29. And one thing that stood out, Hagee and Clark were non-existent. You really did a good job on them defensively. I think they were combined to shoot 5 of 21. How do you replicate and try to continue what you were able to do earlier in the year against that dynamic duo?
I would say, first of all, you take nothing from that game. I think that Wingate had not found themselves just yet. They're still, in my opinion, kind of still recreating their team without having Troutman, certainly without having Sullivan. We played great. We played a really good game, especially from an offensive perspective. And I think that probably affected them a little bit on their offensive end, honestly. So, again, that was probably, they played one of their worst games. We played one of our best games. That's where you get that outcome. I don't think that that's going to be the case, today, because they have found themselves. They know who they need to rely on in those other players' absence. So, you do have to defend. They're a three-headed monster of Clark and Hagee and Wilson. I mean, they're really efficient offensive players, and you have to do a good job on them to stand a chance to beat Wingate.
When you look at how this team has changed, you mentioned it. They've won 5 in a row before that loss to Anderson on Wednesday. What has changed and what stands out from when you saw them and now what you've seen them and how they've grown? Similar to how you guys had to learn a little bit when you lost Lindsey last year. They lost Troutman. How have you seen them grow?
Well, like you said, when they came here, Clark and Hagee in particular, who are 2 of the best guards in the conference, they didn't have good games for them, and it would be no different if we went to somebody's house and Lindsey and Braithwaite both didn't have good games. I mean, there would be not a good outcome. So if we go to Wingate and Braylon and Lindsey don't have good games and their 2 best players just go nuts, I don't want it to be that kind of outcome, but that's kind of where it's at. And I'm a type of coach, I see that, for what it's worth. I think that they, once they left here, they regrouped and they played much better and have put themselves in a good spot within our conference race.
You've been really close to getting some road wins this season against good teams. What must you do today to get over that hump? Because you've seen your team play well, the third quarter LMU, first half LR. There's probably a couple more that I'm forgetting, even Anderson first half. What must this team do for a full 40 in order to get over that hump on the road?
Well, if we do like we've done at home, then we can certainly win games on the road, and that would be get your production from Lindsey and Braylon, and then have other players step up. Like what happened in that Wingate game, we had several players that shot really good in their percentage. Whether they're 2 for 4, 3 for 5, 3 for 6, whatever, and that's that's what you need out of the other players, other than the top 2 scorers that we have. And on the road, you and I have talked about it quite a bit. The Georgia Southwestern game was winnable. We didn't make enough plays. The LR game was winnable, and we just didn't make enough plays. I don't want to even think that we should have been in that scenario, but we looked horrible offensively against LR's zone in the second half, and that really cost us. Even with that being said, we still had a chance to win, just didn't make enough plays. At LMU, we've hammered this one home quite a bit. You don't turn it over and you make a free throw or two, which is what you got to do to win games on the road, and you're not sitting there with a loss in that one either. So we're a pretty good fifth-place team, I guess is what we are. We're in fifth place, and I think we're pretty good. So, it's an interesting the way our schedule has laid out. This year is going to be an odd year because it's an unbalanced schedule, and everybody's not playing home and home. As you can tell, again, we're on the road. Another team we're going to play on the road, and Wingate's 12-5 or whatever they are. I mean, good record, So that's all the road games that we've had this year, and but we don't like losing. We got to try to figure out to win some of these.
First time since November, you'll play 2 games in 3 days when you played Columbus State Georgia Southwestern back-to-back there. So with the 1 day off, I know a lot of minutes were spread out in Thursday's win, but does bench scoring and others stepping up even more to help Braylon and Lindsay play more of a role in this game than it would in another?
Well, I mean, it's always going to play a role because, if we're averaging 77 points a game, you can't expect Braylon to go for 35 and Lindsay to go for 35. So it's going to be we do need extra people. We have them. They're very, very capable players. And, even like Tori, do I think Tori can do that every night? Yeah. Has she? No. But can she? Yeah, she's capable. So can CP. So can Sky. Mac. A lot of these players that have experience that we rely on, they do have that capability, and we've gone through adversity already. We're trying to work through all of these things that have happened to us, and maybe it's going to make us a better basketball team through late January, certainly through February, getting into March.
Good luck this afternoon.
Thank you, Andrew.
That's head coach Mike Vincey. We're back for more on the AEC Countdown and tip-off after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Contracting source.
We're getting closer to tip-off.
Price picks it up, and Carson-Newman is the South Atlantic Conference Tournament champions.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is shopcneagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopCNEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopCNEagles.com.
All right, we're back here on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off as Carson-Newman and Wingate get set to meet for the second time this year and the 85th time. We'll take you back to that meeting on November 21st, right before Thanksgiving. Right before Thanksgiving, these two teams met. Carson-Newman shot 50% and won by 29 points. There were 3 areas we'll have to point out that Carson-Newman dominated. Obviously, the score was in favor of the Lady Eagles, but they out-rebounded Wingate 47-34 and doubled up Wingate in the paint 52-26 and outscored the Bulldogs in transition by 19 points. Those 3 areas, points in the paint and fast break points and the boards, were 3 specific areas that Carson-Newman excelled at in that 29-point win inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Can they replicate something like that today? We'll see what the Lady Eagles have in store here inside of Cuddy Arena. Starting lineups and opening tip-off are coming after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Okay, let's see. Carson-Newman University. It's been around since 1851. A beautiful campus, amazing student life, world-class accredited academics, competitive athletic programs, a Christian perspective, a top 10 best value school. They give $48 million in financial aid every year, and I get a free scholarship when I enroll. Looks like I've found the perfect place.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
This
kisses it off the glass and one
is Carson-Newman Women's Basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Weichel off the screen, gets free. Here's a three, and the answer. Braylon Weichel with a massive triple. It's 67-65.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, Domino's, First Bank, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Trilite, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
Glad to have you back here on the Eagles Sports Network as Carson-Newman and Wingate get set to square off for the second time this year. Lady Eagles are 11-5 and 5-3 in the league, but are 1-5 on the road. All 5 losses have come on the road this year for Mike Mincy's group. Mike Mincy, with that victory last time out, became the winningest coach in program history with career win 251. Carson-Newman will sport the same lineup it has for the last now 4 games this year. Tori Rutherford, Braylon Weichel, Michaela Alvey, Campbell Penland, and Lindsay Taylor. The Lady Eagles are 2-1 during this 3-game stretch. For Wingate, they're coached by Ann Hancock. She's in her 22nd season leading the Bulldogs. A graduate student guard from Kings Mountain, North Carolina, is 5'6". Hannah Clark, she averages 17 a night and a team-high 55 assists. She is joined by the team's leading scorer, a sophomore from Lexington, North Carolina, Emily Hagee. Both were quiet. They combined for 18 points in that matchup earlier this year. Hagee had 18. Her average is 18 this year. Also in the backcourt is a 5'5" graduate student guard from Mills River, North Carolina, Jaya Wilson. 9 points per game for her. The front court is made up of a 5'6" sophomore from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Lainey Beal, along with a 6'1" freshman forward from Roanoke, Virginia, Trinity Breedlove. Wingate has taken the floor after Carson-Newman has waited here a little bit. Bulldogs just now break their huddle in home white uniforms with Wingate across the front of the uniform outlined in gold. It's written in blue with the number below it. Carson-Newman's in the visiting navy blues with orange numerals and lettering across the front that reads Carson, the number, and Newman. Taylor and Breedlove jump it up. Carson-Newman wins the tip, and we're underway. Lady Eagles have won the tip in all but 2 games this year now. Alvey left wing over to Taylor at the top of the key. Taylor picks her dribble up just deep beyond the left elbow now. Swings it over to Rutherford, right wing. They look inside. Taylor's got position, puts it on the floor. Left-hand shot. Hits the back of the iron. Falls around and in. Lindsay Taylor gets Carson-Newman on the board. She has been red hot from the field. And it's 2-0, 30 seconds in. Quick outlet pass. They break the pressure with Hagee in the right corner for 3. It's up and in. Emily Hagee with the answer in the right corner for 3, and it's 3-2. Quickly other way, Lindsay Taylor goes to work inside. Ball deflected out behind the rim by Breedlove, and quickly Carson-Newman will inbound left to the baseline. Shot clock reset to 30. And so there it is, 25 is the set time on the clock. 5 seconds went off in that sequence. Inbound for Taylor. Bounce pass to Alvey left to the wing. Alvey into the corner for Weichel. Braylon playing her 10th career game against the Bulldogs. Swings it to Tori Rutherford. 3-pointers left of the iron, and the rebound falls into the hands of Hannah Clark. Hagee a 3 to give Wingate a 1-point lead. We're a minute in. Right wing, Beal lobs it to Breedlove. High post, nice back cut for Hagee. It was deflected out by Alvey. And Wingate will keep it right at the baseline. And still 19 seconds on the shot clock. Nobody guards the inbounder. Hagee gets it back, right corner. Same spot where she hit the first one. This one is an air ball. Eagles running the other way, left to right. Rutherford into the paint. Taylor looking, is met by a double, bounces out of it. Weichel, top of the key, 3. It's up, and it swishes in. Braylon Weichel from downtown knocks down the 3, and Carson-Newman's up by 2. 90 seconds in. Here's the 2-1 look here in the pressure backcourt. Clark to the middle for Beal. Now to Breedlove to break the timeline. And now to Clark at the top of the key. She'll run the offense. Rutherford applies late pressure as Clark off to Wilson. She drives right into the paint. Too strong with the shot off glass. Rebound for Lindsay Taylor. And Carson-Newman out in transition. Rutherford's pass underneath deflected out by Alvey, who was running down the floor open, and Wilson tracked back into the play to knock it away. Almost 2 minutes in, and Carson-Newman's up 5-3. Inbound right baseline for Rutherford. Weichel pops open, puts it on the floor, steps back, fumbled the ball. Keeps it alive, though. Eagles still have it. Penland, left wing 3. It's up. It hits the right side of the iron. Offensive rebound for Lindsay Taylor, and 1. She got excellent position underneath and got hit on the left-hand layup and scored the bucket. She's got 4 and has a chance to complete a 3-point play. 7-3, and we're just over 2 minutes in. Taylor picking up where she left off, scored 1,000 in her Carson-Newman career last time out, and has now made 11 straight free throws. Went 10 of 10, which was a career high in the win against UVA-Wise on Thursday. Light pressure, Eagles back off, and a man-to-man defense up by 5. Clark, chest pass to Hagee, left of the wing. They lower it, throw it inside. It was deflected out. Wilson had it deflected by Alvey. Bulldogs keep it. No reset on the shot clock. 8 to shoot. Hagee dribbles out front, guarded by Rutherford. A crossover by Hagee. She kicks it left corner. Jaya Wilson, 3 up. Short rebound, tracked down off one bounce by Penland, and she'll push it up the floor, crossing half court. Campbell, right-hand dribble to the free throw line. Back cutting Alvey along the baseline. Has her pass stolen. Rebound, or steal for Wilson in transition. It's one dribble to Clark for 3. This shot wide right. And Braylon Weichel with a good backside box out for the rebound. Weichel pushes it across the floor. We're almost 3 minutes in. Lady Eagles up 5. Penland, left wing to Alvey. Alvey rips through, drives, kicks it out for Campbell Penland. Penland at the free throw line. Tried to skip to Weichel and threw it away. Too high of a pass from Campbell to Braylon, and Wingate gets it back. Trailing by 5. The Hagee 3 in transition in the first 40 seconds. The only basket for the Bulldogs right now. Bounce feed for Beal, left wing. One dribble between the legs and a shot over Weichel is short. Nice contest by the graduate student. Now he has the rebound. Lady Eagles running. Nice find. Alvey to Lindsay Taylor for a left-hand layup. What a find from Alvey to Taylor, and Carson-Newman has scored 8 straight points to lead by 7. Breedlove dribbles it across the timeline and now bounces it to Clark out front. It's 10-3 with 6:20 to go in the first quarter. Weichel and Taylor have all 10 of Carson-Newman's points. Wilson into the right corner. Here's a 3. It's short. Rebound, Lindsay Taylor ripped it away from Breedlove. Outlet pass goes to Alvey. She'll bring it across. Michaela dribbles over to the right wing, gives it off Weichel. Braylon off of Lindsay Taylor's screen. Now kicks it to Alvey, right wing 3. It's up. It's short. Rebound. Secured by Rutherford. She leaped in there for the offensive rebound. Hands off Taylor. Gets it back. Shoots. Misses. Rebound Breedlove. Good look from Tori, who made a career-high 3 threes last time out. Hagee breaks the pressure, dribbling into the painted area. And we've got a jump ball. Excellent defense by Rutherford underneath as Hagee tried to rip through for a layup, and Rutherford tied her up. Possession arrow keeps it with Wingate. Leah Anderson, the first sub of the game, to replace Trinity Breedlove. Lainey Beal will inbound Left to the baseline, a bounce feed in for Hagee. Crosses over on Albee, goes baseline, shoots a shot, up and in, and one. Emily Hagee has all 5 points for Wingate, and it's 10-5 Carson-Newman, 5:37 to go in the first quarter. She'll go to the line to try to complete a 3-point play. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy cooperative service you can trust, value you can depend on, powering Mossy Creek. We're AEC member-owned and service-driven. Hagee completes the 3-point play. She's got all 6, and the Bulldogs are within 4. Rutherford hands off Weichel. We're in the first quarter, 5.5 to go. Alvey left wing, overhead pass to Rutherford. They skip it to Weichel, right wing 3. Quick release, no. Rebound tapped out of there and controlled by Beal. Beal crosses the timeline, dribbles into the paint, now finds Anderson, but she's fouled by Penland from behind. Good post position for the lengthy 6'2" freshman forward Leah Anderson, forced Penland to reach over the top and foul her. Penland's first and the second on Carson-Newman. Beal will launch it in, get it to Anderson, and she's bumped by Taylor. A cheap one there on Lindsay. That'll be her first. Third team foul already in this period, 2 committed in the last 10 seconds. Now an inbound for Beal, right baseline. A quick inbound. Hagee makes the catch and scores. Well, Emily Hagee has all 8, and it's 10-8. She's got 5 in a row to bring the Bulldogs within 2. We're halfway through the first quarter. Weichel, right wing, faces up. Now to Taylor, right elbow, who hands it back to Weichel. Puts it on the floor. Step back. Now drives inside. Shoots a shot, and it doesn't fall. In through the basket. Rebound Beal and the Bulldogs. Clark races into the front court, into the corner for Hagee, and she traveled. Wingate commits a turnover with 4:47 to go in the first quarter. It's Carson-Newman by 2. It's 10-8. Weichel and Taylor have all 10. And so the Lady Eagles lead by 2 with 4:47 left in the opening quarter. We're back to Wingate, North Carolina after these messages right here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
All right, we're back inside Cuddy Arena. Ashlyn Crittenden, Keely Rogers, Skylar Boshears, and Ruthie Mbugwa into the game for Carson-Newman. So an interesting 5 here that maybe has not seen much time. Weichel into the front court, leaves it off for Crittenden. Crittenden gets into the paint, kicks into the left corner. Weichel ball fake and a travel. Took 2 steps before putting the ball on the floor, and Carson-Newman turns the basketball over, and Wingate can take the lead with a basket. 4:32 to go first quarter. It's the Bulldogs down by 2. Clark met by a double team in the backcourt. Weichel bodies her up. She's trying to dribble out of it, crosses over, and is able to. Clark goes all the way to the rim, leaves one off. Leah Anderson makes the catch, nearly traveled. Now swings it to Clark, left wing. Hannah Clark, a jab step, a crossover on Boshear. She gets into the lane and has her shot rejected by Boshears out of bounds. Good defensive ball game we're playing right now. Hagee's got all 8 for Wingate. Lindsay Taylor and Braylon Weichel have all 10 for Carson-Newman. Beal will inbound it right at the baseline. Beal chest pass into Hagee. She's in the paint, spins. Up and under, shot blocked. Boshears and Mbugwa were there. And Weichel goes the other way. Braylon dribbles to the top of the key, leaves one off for Skylar Boshears. Skylar chest pass to Weichel out front. Weichel off at Mbugwa's screen, gets into the paint, hangs, shoots, scores. That ends a little 5-0 burst for Wingate. Weichel has another basket, and it's 12-8. Clark dribbling, gets it across the timeline, met by Crittenden, bounce feed into the corner, Hagee cut off by Rogers. Nice cut by Beal to the rim for 2. Lainey Beal is the first Bulldog not named Emily Hagee to get in the scoring column, and it's 12-10. Crittenden into the lane. Hang shoots, missed the shot. Offensive rebound, fought for, and Jaya Wilson comes away with it. Quick outlet to Beal. Beal the other way, spins, lost it, now gets blocked by Crittenden, but a foul. Foul on Crittenden's her first. It's the team's 4th foul here in this first quarter, and Lainey Beal off the quick transition opportunity will head to the line. And Mbugua out of the game for Carson-Newman. Taylor returns, Rutherford back in, and she replaces Weichel. 2 shots for Lainey Beal. The first one is up, and it rolls in for Beal, who is 19 of 25 from the line this year. Averages 6 points per game. Has really started to come on for this Bulldogs team. They've looked for more scoring, and she has provided that. Makes 2 here. She's got the last 4, and we're tied at 12. Beal has scored double figures in 3 of her last 4. Rutherford dribbles, cross-court feed now to Boshears. Weichel off the floor. Rogers crosses over, kicks it to Boshears left of the wing. Skyler reverses it to Tori Rutherford, who puts it on the floor. Bounce feed back to Boshears, now to Crittenden. Ashland lobs it in, right block. Taylor, power dribble, has it ripped away by Ekpiera. A steal for Bethel Ekpiera just off the bench. Leaves it off, Wilson drives inside. Her powers one up, no. Rebound, tapped out by Carson-Newman. It'll stay with Wingate, and 20 seconds back on the shot clock. Just the 3rd steal of the year for Bethel Ekpiera. Able to rip it away from Taylor, who had a good look underneath. Inbound to Hagee. She crosses over on Boshears, goes to the rim, shoots, and it spins up and in for Emily Hagee. 6 straight for her, or 6 straight for the Bulldogs, I should say. And they lead by 2. And we've got a foul called as Tori Rutherford drove baseline and got bumped by Bethel Ekpiera. That'll be her first and the team's second as Clark checks in and replaces Hagee. Inbound to Skylar Boshears at the free throw line. Chest pass over to Taylor. Over to Rutherford, left wing. Tori puts it on the floor, backing down her defender. Now bounces it back to Rogers. 14 to shoot. Rogers into the deep corner for Crittenden. Airballed it. Taylor's right there for the offensive rebound and putback. Lindsay Taylor with another basket here early on. Her and Weichel have all 14, and we're tied again. Back tap from behind. Rutherford saves it, and Crittenden's got the ball the other way. The Eagles don't have numbers, but they push. Rogers left wing to the free throw line. Chest pass. Rutherford, right wing 3. It's up short. Got her own miss, though. Drives inside. Floater up. No good, but she got hacked by Leah Anderson. And free throws for Tori Rutherford. Good activity from Rutherford as Crittenden and Rogers, or check that, Boshears will check out. Alvey and Weichel return. So Mike Mincy's made some early changes back and forth, utilizing his bench. And Rutherford trying to become the first Lady Eagle not named Braylon Weichel or Lindsay Taylor to score in this first quarter. She's got 2 free throws coming. First one up, short off the front of the iron. Tori 9 of 12 from the line this year. Now heads back for a second. Lady Eagles tied with the Bulldogs. 1:55 to go in the first quarter. Second one's up and in. Lady Eagles back up by 1. Final 1:54 of this one. Alvey nearly jumped the passing lane. It's loose. Breedlove comes up with it. Outlets one to Ekpiera. She dribbles at the right wing. Not known for her scoring. Gives it up to Beal. Back to Ekpiera. They're looking inside. Now she has to reverse it back to Breedlove. Top of the key. Goes into the left corner for Beal. Now to Clark. She puts it on the floor. Drives inside. Blocking foul called on Rutherford with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Clark will head to the line. Foul on Rutherford is her first. Carson-Newman is in the penalty, and it didn't matter. It was a shooting foul on Clark, and so she'll head to the line with Wingate down by 1. Clark, a 90% free throw shooter, 17 points per game this year. First one is up, it's in. Everybody was playing as if that ball went in. It's two-shot foul, 92 seconds left in the first. Point guard, second one's up and in. Wingate regains the lead here in the opening frame, 16-15. Rutherford sprints into the front court, leaves it off Penland, now to Alvey. Michaela drives middle, kicks it to Penland. She's open. Here's the top of the key three. It's up, short. Rebound falls into the hands of Hagee. Hagee crosses the timeline, skips one over to Clark, left wing. Hannah Clark crosses over, drives into the lane, running right-hand shot off glass, goes in. Hannah Clark with another basket. She's got 4 points. The lead is 3. Alvey puts it on the floor, drives baseline, shot up, no good, but a foul called underneath. And who's it on? It's on Leah Anderson. Anderson commits her second foul. So Jaya Wilson will return and take the place of Anderson as Carly Hayworth checks in and replaces Tori Rutherford with 61 seconds to go. Alvey to shoot 2. That'll be a couple of dribbles, and the first free throw is up and in for Michaela. She's got her first point of the afternoon. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Alvey splits a pair, and Carson-Newman still trails by 2 as we go down the final 60 seconds of the opening quarter. Ekpiera dribbles out toward the Bulldog logo, now hands it off Clark, far side, right wing. Chest pass into the right corner for Jaya Wilson. She looks inside, has her pass kicked by Penland. And 20 seconds go back up on the shot clock. 44 seconds left in the quarter. Both teams not shooting it too well. Eagles are 6 of 17. Wingate 6 of 16. But a 5 of 5 mark for the Bulldogs from the line. Quick inbound. Breedlove shoots a 3. Missed it. And the rebound deflects off Alvey's hands, and it stays with Wingate. Breedlove just attempted her 10th 3 of the year. Can shoot it. Has 3 threes made this year, but doesn't take them very often. Missed that one. Ekpiera will inbound. Baseline. Quick inbound to Breedlove. One power dribble, and Weichel stole it away. Weichel quickly the other way. Alvey makes the catch. Hands off for Hayworth. Carly chest pass to Weichel. 5-second difference. Shot clock and game clock. Weichel wastes no time. Airballed the 3. And the Bulldogs will get it back with 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Hagee inbounds. Now gets it back, pressured by Weichel and Hayworth. Chest pass to Ekpiera. She goes up the sideline, beats Penland up that way. Bounce feed, Breedlove makes the catch and scores. Left-hand jump hook for Trinity Breedlove. And it's 20-16. Hayworth dribbles into the front court. Shot clock's off. Carson-Newman can hold for the final shot. Weichel asks for a screen, rejects it, drives, hands off Hayworth, 2 seconds. Carly from 30 feet, nearly drilled it, and it falls off the iron, and that's how the first quarter wraps up. Well, only 2 players made a shot for Carson-Newman in the opening quarter. Lindsey Taylor was 4 of 5 for 9 points. Braylon Weichel was 2 of 5 for 5 points. Eagles are going to need some others to step up throughout this one to keep this one within striking distance. Bulldogs up by 4 after 1, and we're back to Cuddy Arena in a second.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, you should reach for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Mike Mincy's group will get the basketball to start the second quarter, trailing by 4. Eagles have made just one of their last 7 shots. Handoff for Crittenden, who's back in at the free throw line. Now back to Taylor. Taylor fakes the handoff, now gives it back to Ashlyn Crittenden, left wing. Crittenden goes baseline, cut off, back out Rogers. Keeley puts it on the floor, gets all the way to the rim. Right hand layup off glass is good. Great drive from Keeley Rogers. First player not named Lindsey Taylor or Braylon Wyko to make a basket. And it brings the Wade Eagles within 2. Clark drives all the way across the baseline, now dribbles it back out, spins on Rogers, got into the paint, now dribbles back out front. Good initial defense by the Wade Eagles on this trip down for the Bulldogs. Clark, hesitation dribble, gets to the rim, shoots, had her shot altered, maybe blocked by Taylor. Eagles have numbers the other way. Alvey to Wyko, a pump fake. Braylon drives inside, nice bounce pass. Taylor, a power dribble, left-hand shot short, and Breedlove has the rebound. Good sequence, but everything but the finish. Clark dribbles toward the right wing, lobs a pass to Beal in the corner, back to Breedlove. She'll try again and hit from 3. Trinity Breedlove's got her second basket and her 4th 3 of the year, and it's back to a 5-point Wingate lead. Wyko chest pass to Rogers, lob to Alvey, power dribble. Taylor tried to split 2, leaves it out. Rogers. There's power. Had a power outage here inside of Cuddy Arena for that quick exit. If you lost us there, power has restored here inside of Cuddy Arena, and it's a 23-18 game. Carson-Newman missed the shot. I believe Wingate got the rebound, but everybody kind of just stopped because the scoreboard went out here inside the arena, so there was no score, no time or anything as well. And so that's when the signal was everybody kind of stopped, and we'll see how this resumes. 23-18 game. Carson-Newman trails by 5, trailed by 4 heading into this first quarter. There's 8:37 left in the second quarter. We'll see if they adjust the clock. It'll be Wingate basketball. Had a few power problems prior to the game. It went out a couple of times, but probably, for the last hour or so leading up to tip, we had no power issues. So hopefully those are resolved and we're able to make it the rest of the way without any issues. Wingate basketball as they resume play here inside Cuddy Arena, and not for very long. We've got an issue. Well, this has brought this game to a bit of a stall, especially maybe feel for Wingate here, who had some momentum in this second quarter early on that they built from the end of the first. And so this is really allowing these two teams to just kind of waited around here. Lead Eagles are 30% from the field right now, 1 of 11 from 3, trying to overcome some woes. Might be a shot clock issue. There was 27 seconds on the shot clock when we started play. There's 27 back on it, so we'll ultimately see what happens here. Nope, it's 23 seconds, so based on this, Wingate will only have 3 seconds to get it across.
fresh 10.
They should get a fresh 10 regardless, so we'll finally resume play. Inbound to Wilson. Back to Hagee. They get it to Breedlove. Trinity lobs Crittenden with the deflection in the backcourt. Still having to try to get across and throws it away. Rogers the steal. She drives in, shoots, and scores. Second basket for Keely Rogers. And Carson-Newman's within 3. Created some pressure off that initial sequence. Wilson gets the lob pass to the right wing. Now to Clark. Wingate able to break the pressure easily this time. Clark dribbles out front to Wilson, right elbow. She puts it on the floor, drives inside. Blocked by Crittenden. Breedlove makes the catch, though, on the offensive rebound. Her shot no good. Wilson loses it on the way up, and the Lady Eagles have it the other way. 5-on-3. Cutting Alvey. Left-hand layup. Good. Keely Rogers making things happen here in the second. The score last possession, the assist here, and the Lady Eagles are within 1. Hagee makes the catch, left wing, goes baseline, floater up. It bounced out of there, rebound Alvey. Outlet to Rogers. Keely spins in the backcourt, now leaves one back off for Alvey. Eagles reset in the half court, down by 1. Rogers, determined drive, right-hand layup across the lane, goes in. Keely Rogers with 6 points. And a second quarter burst for her. Here's a steal. Off to Weichel. Three-pointer. Up in. What a sequence for the Lady Eagles. 9-0 run sparked by Keely Rogers' activity. She's got 6 points, a pair of steals, and an assist during this run. And Carson-Newman, just like that, is up by 4 with 7:10 left until halftime. Lady Eagles rolling here in the second quarter after that power sequence. We're back to Cuddy Arena after this.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Great sequence for the Lady Eagles. A 9-0 run over the last 80 seconds of this second quarter has them up by 4 with 7:10 to go until halftime. We've got another issue, and Wingate's coaching staff and Hancock not happy because we've got the possession arrow down, and a 9-0 run occurred after this power sequence that she was displeased with the scores table here. We'll play on now. Bulldogs down by 4. Clark lobs to Beal in the backcourt. Laney dribbles into the front court, and we'll leave it off for Clark. And Wingate sets up in the half court. 4-point lead for the Lady Eagles. 3 minutes into the second period. Clark lobs inside. Nice defense by Taylor to knock it away from Anderson. Lady Eagles in the midst of a 9-0 run, trying to extend it here. Weichel dribbles to the right wing off a Taylor screen, lobs it to Rogers. She drives in, left-hand layup all the way to the rim. Keely Rogers with 8 points, most coming in the second, and it's back to a 6-point game. Eagles by 6, 11-0 run. Beal to Hagee. Emily jab step, crosses over on Crittenden, drives inside. Crittenden with the rejection. Ashlyn Crittenden making things happen in this game. Second block for her. Left corner, Weichel trying to extend the run, drives baseline out to Taylor. Lindsay takes a dribble, now swings it to Crittenden and reverses to Alvey. Alvey in the paint for Taylor, out to Ashlyn Crittenden, right wing 3, it's up, too strong. Rebound, fought for off the foot of Hagee, and Carson-Newman will keep it with 6:02 to go in the second quarter. Well, Ashlyn Crittenden and Keely Rogers, probably the two most important players right now for Mike Mincy's group. They're doing things on both ends of the floor. Alvey top of the key, Eagles by 6. Rogers left wing, puts it on the floor, skips it to Crittenden. Ashwin pump fakes, drives middle, shoots an elbow shot, left it short of the iron, and the rebound flutters out to Rogers, who stops from the free throw line, shoots, misses, rebound, fought for, Crittenden first to the floor, and it's going to be a tie-up. Possession arrow will favor Wingate. Have to love the activity. Certainly some good looks at the basket, but unable to get the ball to fall Carson-Newman's way, and the possession arrow favors Wingate. 5:41 to go in the second quarter, and the Bulldogs are trailing by 6. Carson-Newman's in the midst of an 11-0 run. Clark crosses over, drives into the paint, stops, shoots off the back of the iron. It rolls off. Alvey has the defensive rebound, and she'll push it up the floor. Michaela stops at the free throw line. She'll shoot a jump shot, miss it. Rebound, Beal. Beal behind the back dribble. She crosses half court. Nice cut. Anderson drives to the rim. Left-hand layup good. That ends an 11-0 scoring run for Carson-Newman. A Leah Anderson layup, and it's 29-25. Crittenden lobs in for Taylor. Double team comes. She gets it out to Crittenden. Crittenden fouled by Beal. As Beal went to recover back after Taylor was doubled, she kicked it out to Crittenden and got fouled. Inbound for the Bulldogs, or for Carson-Newman, as Rutherford returns for Crittenden.
You want me to write down your live stats for you?
Inbound right baseline for Weichel. Rogers makes the catch, spins inside, has her shot blocked by Anderson. Gets it back, though, now to Alvey. And we've got a shot clock issue with 4:54 to go in this second quarter. Ball didn't hit the rim, and so it shouldn't be at 20. It's 17. Inbound for Rutherford, right of the baseline. Carson-Newman's up by 4. Rutherford leads to Weichel off a screen. Braylon in the right corner, off a screen now. Stops at the free throw line, drives in, bounce pass. Alvey, left baseline, hands it back to Weichel. 8 to shoot. Weichel to Rutherford. Three-pointer up. Off the backboard, no. Rebound around, and a foul called after the rebound by Beal. Lainey Beal, or the foul on, as Penland will check back in, foul was on Rogers, her first. So Rogers and Alvey will check out. Boshears and Penland are back into the game with 4:38 left until the break. It's 29-25 Carson-Newman. Anderson faces up right elbow, drives in, met by a double, shoots over Taylor, missed everything. Rebound is going to deflect out. Last touch by Boshears underneath, and so inbound for Wingate underneath. Beal left baseline looking, inbound quick to Anderson. She shoots and is fouled. 2 fouls on Lindsay Taylor as the quick trigger inbound to Anderson was there, and she was fouled on the shot by Taylor. So Lindsay will check out, and Ruthie and Boogwa's back in for the second time with 4:27 to go in the opening half. Free throws for Leah Anderson, who is an 80% free throw shooter this year. First one is up, and it's short of the iron. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseateagles.com. It features more than 1,100 products, from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseateagles.com is the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. 3-point game after Anderson makes the second. 29-26, 4:20 to go until the break. And Boogwa with it, top of the key, reverses to Penland, down screen, Weichel makes the catch, Braylon dribbles to the free throw line, now hands off Penland, Campbell top of the key, dribbles away from pressure, now to the left wing, bounce pass to Mbugwa, 8 seconds on the shot clock, and Mbugwa tried to find Rutherford on a cut, ball gets deflected out, and with 5 seconds left on the shot clock, Carson-Newman will inbound in the far left corner. Skylar Boshears will be pressured by Jaya Wilson in the deep left corner. Skylar looks, lobs it out front. Penland fumbled the catch, crosses over it, ball's loose. Campbell's on the ground, shot clock is at 1, and it's a jump ball with 1 second on the shot clock. And so that's unfortunate because the Lady Eagles have the arrow, but only 1 second to shoot, so it's got to be a catch and fire. Boshears left inbound to Rutherford, shot up, wide right, would not have counted anyway. And Wingate will get the basketball back with 3:54 to go until halftime. Well, Carson-Newman went on that 11-0 run here in the second quarter, and the Bulldogs have scored the last 3 points. We've kind of come to a stalemate here in the second quarter. Neither team has really been efficient on either side. 3:45 and counting left in the second as Clark chests a pass to Jaya Wilson, hands off Hagee. Emily drives and had her dribble stopped. Airballed the shot. Wilson offensive rebound. Beal cuts out to Anderson. She pump fakes, shoots over Weichel, airballed it. Wilson another offensive rebound. It's loose underneath. 2 to shoot. Wilson musters one up, no good. And Mbugwa rebound. Weird possession. Bulldogs got 3 looks, only 1 hit the rim. Penland the other way, off a screen, shoots and scores. Campbell Penland's first basket makes it a 5-point game. 3 minutes to go. Opening half. Cross-court pass to Beal, left-hand dribble. She stops from 10, missed the shot. Anderson offensive rebound and stick back. Reached over the top of Mbugwa for the rebound and score. It's 31-28. Lady Eagles still up here in the second. Chest pass to Weichel into the corner for Rutherford. Torrey back out to Penland. Quick trigger 3. It's up, short. Rebound secured by Anderson. Lady Eagles with just 1 basket since that 11-0 run. A drive inside. A left block shot by Rutherford is blocked by Clark. Or blocked by Rutherford on Clark's shot. Torrey into the lane. Skips one to Braylon Weichel. Left corner, Braylon crosses over. Now dribbles back out front. Off an Mbugwa screen. Offensive foul. Moving screen on Ruthie Mbugwa. Will be her first foul. And the team's second of the quarter. Mbugwa checks out. Callie McMahon into the game for the first time. So we're seeing a couple of new faces we haven't seen as often and as early in some games for Mike Mincy this year. McMahon has only played in 10 games of the 16 and hasn't played more than 10 minutes in a game this year. Lob inside. Boshears the deflection and the steal on the Hagee pass. Lady Eagles running. Boshears skips it ahead to Campbell Penland. 18-foot jump shot off. One dribble, spins out of there. It rolled all the way around the iron and fell out. Rebound was tapped out by Wingate, so Carson-Newman will keep it as Crittenden, Rogers, Alvey return with 2 minutes to go in the first half. 31-28. Carson-Newman advantage. The 11-0 run in this second quarter is why the Lady Eagles have led for most of the period. Crittenden inbounds to Weichel. Braylon at the right wing rejects a McMahon screen, steps back, three-pointer, bounced out of there. Rebound Beal. Beal double teamed to the backcourt, skips it ahead to Hagee at the half-court stripe. Emily thought about a 3, goes between the legs, skips one to Jaya Wilson, now to Clark, right wing 3. It's up, it swishes in. Hannah Clark ties the game with a 3-point basket with 90 seconds to go in the first half. Weichel bounce pass to Crittenden, now to McMahon. It's reversed to Alvey. Now to Crittenden, right wing 3. It's up. It falls in. Ashlyn Crittenden from long range. It's her first 3 of the year to give Carson-Newman a 3-point lead. Hagee's open, left corner 3. It's up. It's in. Back-to-back 3 balls for Wingate. Tie this game back up 34-all. Weichel to Rogers. She puts it on the floor, drives on Breedlove, shoots through traffic. No, but an offensive foul. Offensive foul on Keely Rogers. Her second. The team's fourth of with a minute to go. 34-all as Beal inbounds for Clark. Clark walks it up the floor, now gets into the front court, leaves one off for Wilson, top of the key. She puts it on the floor and throws it away. Beal went back door, and Wilson threw it in the left corner. Turnover Wingate, and Carson-Newman gets it back with 48 seconds to go until halftime. 2-for-1 opportunity if Carson-Newman wants it here. With that 18-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Weinkel will walk it up, though. Now across the timeline. Braylon off a Campbell Penland screen, gets blitzed. Chest pass to Penland, top of the key three. It's up. It's off the back of the iron, no. And we've got a foul underneath as Crittenden got pushed, leaping up for the offensive rebound. Foul on Lainey Beal. That will be Beal's second foul, as Ekpiera will return to replace Beal. So Beal to the bench with 2. Carson-Newman already has Taylor and Rogers on the bench with 2. And the Lady Eagles keep the basketball with 33 seconds left. Inbound, Weichel, one dribble. Now kicks it out, Callie McMahon, top of the key 3. It's up, and it goes in! Callie McMahon with her first basket of the season. And it gives Carson-Newman the lead back. 15 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock's off. Wingate will hold for 1. Lady Eagles by 3. Some timely threes from Crittenden and McMahon down the stretch. Hesitation. Clark drives on Weichel. Gets cut off. Looking. Shoots a fadeaway shot. Missed everything. And an excellent sequence to end the first half for Carson-Newman. Big-time threes from Ashlyn Crittenden and Callie McMahon. 2 players that hadn't made a 3 all year. Hit 2 here to end the first half, and a defensive stop leads to a 3-point Carson-Newman lead. It's 37-34 as we hit halftime here inside of Cuddy Arena. We'll break down this first half and let you know what's going on around the South Atlantic Conference when we return to Wingate, North Carolina after this.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to ShopSeeingEagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, ShopSeeingEagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit ShopSeeingEagles.com today.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee contracting source.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Smith, right wing, three-pointers, up, it's in! Potentially a dagger for CN!
Now back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watrang.
All right, back inside of Cuddy Arena, where Carson-Newman has a 3-point advantage on the Wingate Bulldogs at halftime here on this Saturday afternoon. Andrew Rogers, delighted to have you alongside here on the Eagle Sports Network as Carson-Newman has the 3-point halftime lead. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years is Magaha Electric, the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electric contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Carson-Newman got out to a good start made the first basket. Wingate answered with a 3-ball. And then the Lady Eagles went on a little 8-0 run to go up by 7 points early on. It was 10-3 with 6.5 to go in the first quarter thanks to that scoring burst. Wingate started to find its footing on offense thanks to 4 points from Lainey Beal and an Emily Hagee layup. And the Bulldogs regained a 2-point lead with 2:41 to go until halftime. Lindsay Taylor made a basket. Tori Rutherford knocked down a free throw. And Carson-Newman regained a 1-point lead. To end the quarter, Trinity Breedlove and Hannah Clark made layups. And Wingate led by 4 points at the end of the first quarter. Wingate picked up that momentum they had built from the end of the first quarter, scored the first 3 points of the second quarter on a Trinity Breedlove 3-point field goal. And then Carson-Newman responded with an 11-0 run to lead 29-23. Bulldogs hit some timely baskets throughout the second quarter. And before the game tied at 31 in the final 90 seconds, Ashlyn Crittenden and Callie McMahon both knocked down 3-point baskets to push this to a 3-point Carson-Newman lead here at halftime. And Crittenden and McMahon's buckets were huge. McMahon was 0 of 13 on shots heading into the game, and Crittenden was 0 of 3 on 3-point shots heading into the game, and both hit huge 3-pointers for Mike Mincy's group to end that first half. That power outage we had early in the second quarter has disrupted the statistics we can provide for you at the break, but as it stands right now, before the sequence, Taylor had 9 points. Braylon Weichel has 8 points at the break. Keely Rogers scored 8 points there in that second quarter. We mentioned Crittenden and McMahon's threes. Campbell Penland hit a 3-pointer in that quarter as well. Emily Hagee's leading the way for the Bulldogs. She's in double figures, hit 2 triples in that first half as well to help the Bulldogs only trail by 3 points at halftime. Certainly, it is a game that has featured some foul trouble. Carson-Newman's got Lindsay Taylor and Keely Rogers, 2 players that have been very impactful, especially on offense in that first half in foul trouble with 2 fouls apiece. Taylor sat the final 4.5 minutes of the half with foul trouble, so 2 things to keep an eye on as we head in to half number 2. Carson-Newman leads by 3 points. It's 37-34. Lady Eagles in control at the break. When we come back, we'll take a look around the South Atlantic Conference and keep you updated on some scores going on around the league. That's next after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network. If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
The Eagles Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopSeeingEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
All right, back inside of Cuddy Arena where Carson-Newman leads Wingate at halftime. The score is 37-34. Let's take a look around the league. Anderson is hosting Emory and Henry. Most of these scores, by the way, are going to be into the third quarter. Anderson's up 13 on the Wasps. At home, the Trojans lead by 13. It's 52-39 with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cataba's on the road taking on Tusculum today, and Catawba College is only up by 10. The Pioneers keeping it close halfway through the third quarter there in Greenville. It's 50-40 with 7.5 to go in the third quarter. Coker's up by 7 on UVA Wise at home, or now 8, as the Cobras add a free throw to go up 8 with 6.5 to go in the third quarter. Wise making the trip to Coker after that loss to Carson-Newman on Thursday. Halftime, Mars Hill's up by 1 on Limestone. A low-scoring affair sees the Lions lead 22-21. Two of the better teams based off the South Atlantic Conference standings so far this year. You've got 7-1 first place Lenore-Rhine at third place Lincoln Memorial. One game separates those two teams in the win-loss column in the SAC standings, and it's LR with a 10-point lead at the break. Lenore-Rhine in control. LMU is 0 of 14 from 3. And that is big reason why they trail by 10 at home to the Lenore-Rhine Bears. It's 30-20 Bears at LMU in control. We're at halftime here inside of Cuddy Arena. We're just a few minutes away from getting the second half started. Carson-Newman has had problems starting second halves, playing good third quarters. They're on the road. They're up by 3. How did the Lady Eagles respond in half number 2? We'll find out together when we come back for the second half from Cuddy Arena between Carson-Newman and Wingate after this.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Into the front court, loses her dribble, kicks it out, right wing, 3 from Bergstrom is up and good! As the buzzer sounds to end the first half.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
All right, Carson-Newman's up by 3 points as we get ready to start the second half here inside of Cuddy Arena. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, they're laser-focused on your success. In between breaks there, I was able to get over to the official score sheet to give you some numbers, and we'll start with Carson-Newman. Michaela Alvey made a basket and a free throw. She's got 3 points. No Lady Eagle player has double figures yet, but Weichel has 8, Taylor has 7, Rogers has 7, or 8, I should say. Crittenden and McMahon each have a 3. Campbell Penland's got 2, and so does Tori Rutherford in that first half. Lainey Beal has 4 points for Wingate. Hannah Clark has 10 points. Emily Hagee has 10 points as well. For the Bulldogs, Trinity Breedlove has 5 points, and Leah Anderson has 5 points at halftime for Ann Hancock's team as well. Carson-Newman has taken the floor. The Bulldogs are still in the huddle as the final seconds roll off of the halftime clock here inside of Cuddy Arena. Carson-Newman won this first matchup earlier this year by 29 points, but has lost its last 2 matchups here inside of Cuddy Arena. Last year lost 72-66, and the year before fell 74-58. Lady Eagles up by 3 here at halftime. It'll be Braylon Weichel, Keely Rogers, Tori Rutherford, Michaela Alvey, and Lindsay Taylor to start the second half. So a change from the normal starting lineup that Mike Mincy has rolled with. Penland out, Rogers in. Starting 5 for Ann Hancock's team to begin half number 2. Bulldogs will start with the basketball in half number 2. Clark hands off for Hagee and now gets it back left corner. They look inside. They go to Breedlove. She power dribbles once, dribbles again, shoots over Taylor, missed the shot short, rebound falls into the hands of Keely Rogers. Quick outlet pass to Rutherford, who sprints and crosses a pass across the court to Alvey, to Weichel for 3. Left wing triple for Braylon Weichel, and Carson-Newman's up by 6. Good offense in transition to get the Lady Eagles a bucket. Hagee bounce feed to Breedlove. She's met by Taylor, and Taylor will back up, avoid a foul. Breedlove leads it off for Beal, stops at the free throw line, and Rogers steps into the passing lane for a steal. Rogers the other way, left hand layup, up, no good, but she was hacked on her way up, and Clark commits the foul. Hannah Clark fouls for the second time this afternoon, and 2 free throws coming for Keely Rogers. Carson-Newman has gotten some good minutes out of a lot of different players, but none more important probably in this one than Keely Rogers, who had multiple steals, a couple of assists in that first half, and now knocks down the first free throw. Made 4 baskets in half number 1. Has 9 points. Can't make the second free throw. It's strong off the back of the iron, and Beal has the rebound. Lady Eagles by 7. Hagee, pass tipped into the corner. Clark secures, drives baseline, shoots a reverse layup, missed it. Rebound falls into the hands. It was tipped by Taylor into the hands of Rutherford. Carson-Newman basketball. Rogers crosses over, back to Tori Rutherford, reverses Alvey. They lob inside, left block. Lindsay Taylor bounces it out. Rogers now back to Taylor. Lindsay faces up, looks, one dribble, hesitates, right hand hook shot, left it short. Rebound Hagee. Bulldogs will push it the other way, trying to score for the first time in the second half. Breedlove, right corner, right wing, 3 up and in. Trinity Breedlove makes it a 4-point game. Her second 3. She only had 2 threes all year. has 2 today, and it's a 4-point game. Wingate scored for the first time in half number 2. Weichel right wing, overhead pass to Taylor, who hands it back to Weichel. Clark fights through the screen, pressures Weichel, and a reach-in foul on Hannah Clark. That'll be Hannah Clark's 3rd foul, so she's the first player from either team to commit 3 personal fouls. She fouled out of the game on Saturday, or on Wednesday, I should say, against Anderson. Only played 23 minutes and committed 5 fouls. She's been in foul trouble a lot this year for Ann Hancock. Weichel off a screen, steps back, has the mismatch with Breedlove. Alvey looking, they get it to Rutherford, 3-pointer up and in. Tori Rutherford for 3 from the left corner, and Carson-Newman increases the lead back to 7. Rutherford nearly got a steal. Beal secures and crosses it to Breedlove in the front court, and Wingate will set up in the half court. 44-37, we're just over 2 minutes into the third. Beal dribbling out front, left-hander, now hands it off to Clark. Hannah Clark steps back, shoots an air ball. Hagee offensive rebound. Right-hand hook shot in the lane, no good. Rebound secured by Keely Rogers. Keely crosses over. Gets into the front court, hesitates. Right-hand dribble, threw it away. Yep, Beal's got the steal. Lainey Beal drives, chest pass. Hagee, layup blocked by Alvey. Great recovery defense by Carson-Newman and Michaela Alvey for the blocked shot. Lady Eagles have 8 blocks in this basketball game. Stats are up and running again, so we'll be able to update you more officially for some of these numbers we've given you in the third quarter. Clark picks her dribble up near half court, bounces a pass to Beal, who drives, stops her dribble, cross-court pass. Hagee comes to the ball, catches, shoots from the free throw line, and hits. Emily Hagee's got 15 points, and it's a 5-point game. Rutherford sprints, hands off Alvey, who goes baseline. Nice dump-off pass to Taylor for 2. Lindsay Taylor's in double figures now with 11, her first basket since the first quarter, and it increases Carson-Newman's lead to 7. Hagee chest pass to Clark. The ball is still in the backcourt. Clark dribbling, crosses the timeline, gets around Rutherford. Hannah Clark, Euro step in the lane, right-hand layup good. Great sequence there for Clark. Broke 2 defenders and used the Euro step to get around another one to score another basket. She's got 9. Weichel dribbles at the top of the key, pressured by Clark. Now hands it off to Tori Rutherford. Lob in, Taylor, high post, back to Rutherford. Top of the key 3. It's up. It's off the back of the iron, hits the front of the iron, and falls into the hands of Breedlove. Clark, cross-court feed in transition to Beal. Beal hands off for Hagee, who drives baseline, met by Rutherford, and out of bounds goes the basketball, is deflected out, and Carson-Newman touched it last. Crittenden and Penland return. Rogers and Rutherford check out. 46-41. We're almost 4 minutes into the third quarter. Nice reverse layup by Beal off the quick inbound. Threw it off Weichel and got it back. And missed the layup, but got fouled by Weichel. And Braylon commits her first foul, and the team's first foul of the period. Beal to the line. She's been there once already. It is 2 for 2. 4 points for her. Make it 5. Beal's second one up, rolls across the iron and in. 46-43. The Bulldogs are within a possession as Weichel crosses the timeline. Weichel, chest pass to Crittenden, who's made a major impact off the bench. He's got 3 points. Alvey to Penland. Penland off a Taylor screen, driving baseline. Shoots over Breedlove. Shot was rejected. Ball into the far corner. It was knocked out. It's Carson-Newman ball. Great hustle by Michaela Alvey to keep that play alive. And the Bulldogs touched it last in that corner. Shot clock stays at 12 seconds for Carson-Newman. Alvey to inbound, far sideline, looking, bounces it into Weichel at the right wing. Braylon rips through, pressured by by Clark, offensive foul. Weichel's second foul in the matter of 25 seconds as Alvey checks out in favor of Boshiers. Weichel second, the team's second of the quarter. 5:45 to go in the third. Bulldogs basketball. Beal chest pass into the corner for J.O. Wilson. She puts it on the floor, drives middle. Player falls in Weichel. Wilson shoots and scores. Bucket for Wilson. Makes it 46-45. Weichel crosses half court at the top of the key. Chest pass Boshiers looking inside. Taylor's got position. Shoots a shot and is fouled. Offensive foul. And Mike Mincy is furious. They're going to say Taylor used her right elbow to displace Breedlove underneath. And Lindsay Taylor has 3. The official is giving a very long explanation to Mike Mincy. And now the conversation's over. Mincy very upset as Rutherford will sprint into the scores table and replace... No, Rutherford's going not in the game. Yep, Rutherford will go in for Weichel. McMahon sprints into the game to replace Taylor. Mike Mincy accidentally went and got Torrey instead of Callie initially, and they'll both go into the game and replace Weichel and Taylor. 5.5 to go in the third. Crittenden pressuring Clark, who walks it across the timeline. 1-point basketball game. Handoff, Beal, Laney, top of the key, chest pass for Wilson. A lob inside, Breedlove's open, shoots, missed the shot, rebound, McMahon. Outlet pass for Boshiers. Where will the offense come without Weichel and Taylor on the floor? Crittenden, left wing, drives inside, determined drive, she's blocked but a foul. Ashlyn Crittenden with a straight line drive from the left wing, drew contact and got fouled by Trinity Breedlove, and that'll send us to immediate timeout. Intensity picking up here inside of Cuddy Arena. It's 46-45. The Lady Eagles have the 1-point margin, and Ashlyn Crittenden will shoot a pair of free throws when we return to Wingate, North Carolina after this.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Tracking source.
46-45. Carson-Newman's up by a point, and Ashlyn Crittenden will shoot a pair out of the timeout. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider. They provide Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. Crittenden has scored 3 points in this basketball game, hit her first 3 of her career in that first half, and now shoots a pair of free throws. First one rolls off the left of the iron, no good. Ashlyn making appearance number 33 for her Carson-Newman career, coming off an 8-rebound game in 8 minutes, all in the fourth quarter of that Wise win on Thursday. She makes the second, and it's 47-45. Pressure in the backcourt. Beal lobs it to Wilson. Wilson head up, kicks it ahead to Hagee. Emily back to Wilson, who pump fakes and now gives it off to Clark. Wingate sets up offense with Leah Anderson at the right elbow. Anderson hands off Hagee, a 3. It's left of the iron. Rebound Rutherford. Rutherford sprinting toward half court, now crosses it. Looking after she picks up the dribble, now off to Boshiers. Schuyler off a screen, reverses to Crittenden, now gets it back. Over to Penland. Campbell looks, backdoor cut is Rutherford from the baseline. Her shot no good, and the rebound is last touched by Wingate underneath. It was Crittenden and McMahon in the area for the Lady Eagles, but the Bulldogs touched it last. Rutherford will inbound at the left baseline. Looking, still looking. Has to lob it into McMahon at the last second. Callie, chest pass off to Skylar Boshiers. Skylar to McMahon. Back to Campbell Penland now. 12 to shoot. Campbell drives into the paint. Lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with Carson-Newman. A long sequence here as the Lady Eagles will trigger it in again from the left baseline. No Weichel, no Taylor on the floor right now. Where will the offense come? Rutherford lobs to Boshiers at the free throw line. Schuyler dribbles, crosses over, running right hand. Shot off glass, goes in. Big time basket by Schuyler Boshiers. And it's a 4-point Carson-Newman lead. Clark pressured, lobs. Wilson makes the catch into the front court, into the left corner now. It's a Hagee 3 up, and it bounced out of there. Rebound for Campbell Penland. Penland has it ripped away. Hagee's got it, and she's fouled. J.O. Wilson ripped it away from behind. And the turnover's Carson-Newman's 11th. And 2 shots for Hagee. Second on Penland, the 4th team foul, and 2 shots for Campbell Penland with for Emily Hagee after the foul on Penland with 3:45 to go in the third. Hagee double figures in 14 of the 16 games this year. The team's leading scorer rolls in the first one. Doing it at a very efficient rate, 48 field goal percentage, 55 from 3, and 80 from the free throw line. Makes both, and the Bulldogs are back within 2. Ekpiera into the game as the Bulldogs go zone. Rutherford gets across the timeline, into the corner for McMahon. Right baseline shot up, short, rebound, tapped around. Crittenden's got it. Kicks it out for Rutherford. Torrey spins, hands off for Skylar Boshiers. Ball reverses to Penland against this 2-3 zone. McMahon at the free throw line, pressured. Hands it off for Rutherford. Torrey drives inside. Right-hand layup. Goes in! What a wild shot from Torrey Rutherford from the left side of the lane with the right hand through Leah Anderson. Back to a 4-point game. Clark sprints across the timeline, gets into the lane, spins a shot up, no good. Crittenden another rebound. Ashland in transition into the corner. Rutherford, one dribble and a three-pointer. It swishes in. Torrey Rutherford for 3, and Carson-Newman's back up 7. 2:45 to go in the third. What a sequence. Rutherford with 5 in a row. Anderson in the front court, dribbling, now hands it off for Clark. No Weichel, no Taylor, and Carson-Newman surviving. Clark drives, kicks it into the corner. Ekpiera pump fakes, drives middle, gets to the rim, running shot up, too strong, rebound into the hands of Rutherford, and she's off to the races. Torrey all the way, stops, shoots, and scores! 7 in a row for Torrey Rutherford, and Carson-Newman leads by 9. A 7-0 Torrey Rutherford run gives Carson-Newman a 56-47 lead with 2:20 to go in the third quarter. We're back to Cuddy Arena after this.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Well, Braylon Weichel and Lindsay Taylor dominated this game early on. They have both been quiet since their early spurts in the first quarter, and Carson-Newman is up by 9. You wouldn't say that too often this season, but that's the story right now. The others have stepped up for Mike Mincy's group. Torrey Rutherford's got 11 to join Weichel and Taylor for the team lead. Wingate walks it up the floor against a lineup of Rutherford, Crittenden, Penland, Boshiers, McMahon, who probably haven't played together all year. That Pierre chest pass to Hagee, guarded by Boshiers at the top of the key. Skylar defends Hagee, who drives middle, now kicks it into the corner for Clark. A 3 off the backboard strong. Ekpiera offensive rebound, and she's fouled by Crittenden. Good activity by Ekpiera, and Keely Rogers will get set to check in as Bethel Ekpiera will get rewarded with 2 free throws as Campbell Penland will check out. Carson-Newman controlling the boards. Remember, they did that extremely well in the win back in November. We're plus 13 on the glass, plus 9 today as Ekpiera misses the first. Points in the paint were a big point of emphasis in that 29-point win as well. Lady Eagles are plus 8 in that category right now. Ekpierre's second one rolls in as Laney Beal will sub in for Ekpierre after the made free throw. 56-48. That halts a 7-0 Torrey Rutherford run. Also ends a 2-minute scoring drought for the Bulldogs. Rutherford lobs to Rogers out front against a little 1-3-1 zone that drops back into a 2-3. Crittenden double-teamed along the sideline. Bounce pass to McMahon. Cross-court to Rutherford. Inside to Boshiers. Schuyler makes the catch. Lobs to McMahon at the baseline. Now to Rogers. Rogers nearly third away. Boshiers has got it. Now to Crittenden. 7 to shoot. Ashland to the free throw line. Kicks it out. Rutherford. Left wing 3. It's up. It's short. Rebound Anderson. Carson-Newman faithful here inside Cuddy Arena might have erupted if Rutherford made that one. In transition, the Bulldogs don't have anything. They give it off to Hagee, and she'll reset in the half court. Bulldogs are one of their last 7 from the field. Beal picks the dribble up at the right wing, looks, cross-court pass to Clark, who pump fakes, drives middle, spins, dribble the ball off her foot, out of bounds, turnover. Turnover number 10 for the Bulldogs as Weichel returns. And Weichel back in to replace Crittenden. Great minutes for Ashland Crittenden. 4 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, and a block. As Rutherford will walk it across, Wingate will fall back into a man-to-man defense. They've changed it up a little bit here in the third quarter, despite trailing by 8. Boshiers makes the catch, reverses to Rogers, left wing, back to McMahon. It's reversed to Boshiers, who moved to the right wing. Now to Weichel, top of the key. Braylon off a screen, gets inside the arc, back to McMahon, top of the key, 3 up, off the iron, left side, rebound for Clark. Hannah Clark's got her third board, and Wingate will walk it up with a 2.5 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wilson to Beal, left wing, off to Clark. Clark stops, hesitates, thought about a 3, still dribbling, drives on Rutherford, stops, pump fakes, and scores. Nice move by Hannah Clark, and it's 56-50. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Rutherford hands off Weichel. She thought about a 3, now steps back, top of the key 3, up, right of the iron, rebound Anderson, and that'll wrap up the period. Well, a strong quarter for Carson-Newman. Torrey Rutherford went on her own 7-0 run in the quarter. Helped Carson-Newman gain a 9-point lead, and it now holds at 6 as the Lady Eagles head into the fourth quarter, trying to end a 4-game losing streak. Carson-Newman is up by 6, trying to do that as we head to the fourth quarter after this.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Andrew Rogers, glad to have you back alongside here on the Eagles Sports Network as Carson-Newman leads by 6 points, and we'll start the fourth quarter with the basketball here on the road. 56-50. Rutherford inbounds with the starting 5 that began the second half. It's Alvey, Rutherford, Weichel, Rogers, and Taylor. Rogers left wing off to Taylor. Alvey right wing, out to Weichel. Nearly was stolen. She comes up with it, kicks it to Rutherford. Torrey reverses it to Alvey, back to Torrey Rutherford. Lob inside, Taylor's got position, bounces it back out. Rutherford three-pointer up, off the right side of the iron. Rebound Anderson. Leah Anderson getting some big minutes. Her and Breedlove, both 6'1" forwards, are in there right now. Jaya Wilson looks, picks dribble up, bounces one to Hagee. Elbow touch for Anderson at the right side. Now she'll face up on Taylor. Backs her down. Shoots a shot up. No good. Rebound Rogers. And a foul underneath. Trinity Breedlove committed the foul. That'll be her 4th. So Breedlove has 4. No, check that. No, that's on Breedlove. That's 4. The announcer made it was Breedlove. Oh, I have her for 4. We'll see. That's something to keep an eye on. I have Breedlove for 4 fouls. I may be wrong. Rutherford, hands off. Now kicks it out for Rogers. Rogers crosses over, kicks out Alvey. Alvey drives baseline. Back out Rogers. 12 to shoot. They go inside. Left hand for Taylor. Now she'll kick it out. Reverses. Rogers 3. Back iron strong. Rebound. Tipped around, and Alvey's got it. Second life. Alvey, left wing. She'll launch a 3. It's in. Michaela Alvey for 3. She's got 6 points. And Carson-Newman's up by 9. Rutherford nearly took it away from Breedlove. They skip it to Wilson. Into the corner, Hagee. She'll drive baseline. Floats one up. Strong. Anderson rebound as she hits the deck and is fouled. Rutherford tried to box her out on the backside. And she took a stumble as Rutherford commits her second. Inbound, Beal, or Hagee. She'll shoot over Alvey. Missed the shot short. Rebound, Weichel. Braylon will walk it up the floor herself. Chest pass off to Rutherford. They reverse it to Rogers. She drives, floats one up. Strong. Rebound for Breedlove. Breedlove dribbles away from Taylor. Now outlets it to Hagee, crossing the timeline. We're 2 minutes into the fourth. Carson-Newman's up 9. Clark, top of the key. Jab step. Throws it inside. Anderson faces up at the block. Had it taken away by Tori Rutherford. Rutherford the steal. She'll slow it back down. Find a trailing Rogers. Back to Weichel. Braylon jab step. Thought about a 3, and she'll pull it out. Braylon will ask for a Taylor screen. Rejects it. Shoots a left wing 3 up and swishes in. Money for Weichel for 3. Carson-Newman's hit 2 threes to start the fourth and leads by 12. Clark dribbles out of a double team, crosses the sideline, off to Hagee, a bounce feed. Rutherford right there for the steal, and she stepped out of bounds. Boy, Tori Rutherford is all over the floor right now. She was beat off the dribble in the backcourt by Clark, sprinted all the way back underneath the rim to steal the pass from Hagee, looking for Breedlove. Excellent effort from Rutherford, who did have her third steal but lost it out of bounds. Nearly another steal. Rogers ripped it away, but a foul called. Was it Alvey maybe that reached in? It was. Alvey reached in when Rogers took it away. That is Michaela's second and the team's second as well. Inbound right side for Beal underneath. Beal quick into Hagee. She's fouled by Weichel. 3 on Braylon. Third team foul. So Weichel and Taylor have 3 fouls with 7:25 to go. Alvey hits the deck. Inbound to Anderson. She drives inside. Stops. Shoots. Missed the shot. Wild. Rebound Taylor. Outlet pass to Weichel as she'll walk it across the timeline with 7:15 to go in the fourth. Braylon dribbles. Chest pass over to Tori Rutherford. It gets reversed to Rogers. Keeley off a screen dribbling right. Hands off. Alvey. Right corner 3. Up. Strong. Rebound Clark. Clark back the other way. 1-on-1 against Rutherford. Drives inside. Rutherford blocked it out of bounds. Tori Rutherford is all over the basketball floor. That's her second block to go along with 3 steals, 6 rebounds, and 11 points. Beal will inbound right to the baseline. Lobs it out front for Hagee. Back over to Clark, left wing. Clark in and out dribble, drives middle, kicks it out. Breedlove nearly lost it, but able to hand it off to Clark. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Clark goes behind the back, drives on Weichel, shoots a shot. Wild one off glass. Didn't hit a thing except the backboard. Rebound Taylor. Taylor's got 8 boards. 2 boards away from a double-double. And the ball is in the hands of Braylon Weichel with 6:25 and counting to go, and Carson-Newman up by 12 on the road. Wingate hasn't scored in the fourth. Taylor faces up right baseline, drives on Anderson, reverse layup, falls off the iron, rebound Alvey. It's loose, she lost it, and Beal takes it away. Wingate hasn't scored in the fourth. Can they change that here? Hagee drives, right-hand layup through traffic, goes in. Emily Hagee's got her 7th basket. She's got 19 points, and Wingate's on the board in the fourth. 62-52. Weichel dribble handoff with Alvey. She'll drive into the lane. Gets knocked down. Lost the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Carson-Newman. Physical basketball game, both ends. Players hitting the deck left and right on each sequence down, as Jaya Wilson will return and replace Leah Anderson. So the starting five back out on the floor for Coach Hancock's team with 5:52 left in this one. Michael bounces it into Taylor, who dribbles into the left corner. Still dribbling, now picks it up and sends one across the court to Rutherford. Torrey with 10 to shoot, sizes up Beal, shoots over her, clanked the shot off the backboard. Rebound, Wilson. Wilson dribbles across the timeline, head of steam all the way to the rim, shot up, blocked by Taylor. Taylor outlets it to Alvey. Late Eagles have numbers. Alvey back to Rogers. Keeley dribbles and now leaves it off for Brayo and Michael. 5:23 to go in the fourth. Carson-Newman's defense getting it done right now, despite not having scored in the last 2.5 minutes. Michael blitzed off the screen. Back out Rogers. She'll drive inside. Shoots a shot off glass. Left it short. Rebound. Fought for, and Hagee got it and was fouled by Rogers. Fourth team foul. And Keeley Rogers picks up her third foul. And with 5:08 to go, Ashwin Crittenden checks in for Rutherford. Skylar Boshiers will return for Alvey. A couple of changes here just before our final media timeout. Carson-Newman's up by 10, only outscoring Wingate by 4, 6-2 in this fourth quarter, but still up by 10. Bounce feed into Wilson. We're halfway through the fourth now. Wilson off a screen, dribbles at the top of the key. Chest pass off to Clark. Clark picks a dribble up out front, leaves it for Breedlove, who puts it on the floor. Took a couple of steps on a Euro, missed the shot. Taylor rips away another rebound. That's a double-double for Lindsay Taylor, and she's fouled underneath. Taylor with her 20th career double-double, her 6th this year, and her first since the LMU game when she had 32 and 11. Taylor with 11 and 10. Carson-Newman burns a timeout. Or we'll head to our media timeout after the foul on Hagee, her second and the team's second. 4:41 to go. Carson-Newman trying to end a 4-game losing skid on the road. They've lost 9 of 10 dating back to last year. Trying to get right on the road. They're up 10 as we head down the stretch here inside Cuddy Arena. And we're back to wrap this one up after this.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman Eagles debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card to show your Eagles pride. Carson-Newman by 10 with 4:41 to go in this basketball game. After Lindsay Taylor secured the rebound, Hagee fouled her. Taylor's got her 20th career double-double, and that is her third against Wingate in her career. Crittenden chest pass to Taylor, who faces up. Now hands off Rogers. Michael touch left wing, and she's bumped and fouled by Clark. Hannah Clark commits the foul. That'll be number 4 on Clark. Or, let's see. Yep. Maybe it's her third. Her third, team's third. Entry feed for Boshiers right in front of the bench. Carson-Newman bench. Hands off Weichel. Crittenden getting some big minutes down the stretch. He had the basketball. Now to Rogers left wing. Bounce pass to Taylor. They reverse it back to Weichel. 8 to shoot. Braylon rips through, puts it on the floor. Off a Taylor screen. Steps back. Three-pointer up. Off the front of the iron. Rebound into the hands of Emily Hagee. Hagee sprints across the timeline with 4 minutes to go. Pump fakes a 3, drives, spins, shoots, and swishes one in from the paint. Emily Hagee has 21. And Wingate's back within single digits, trying to make a late run here. It's 62-54. Crittenden at the right wing. Off to Taylor, now to Rogers, back to Taylor. Right elbow jump shot up, strong, rebound, fought for, it's off Wingate, out of bounds. Crittenden was in there again, crashing the glass. That's what she does best. Crash the offensive glass and keep plays alive. She had 8 rebounds again in that Wise win in 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. Inbound to Weichel, left wing, lobs it in, Taylor, double comes, she quickly gets it out to Boshiers. Skyler goes behind the back. Now to Rogers, Keeley drives middle, spins, back out Braylon. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Braylon steps back, off a screen, 4 seconds. Boshiers has to go to work, she drives in, fades away. Wild shot, Taylor made the catch, but the shot clock expired. Boshiers missed the shot, but it fell right to Taylor, who lobbed up, or jumped into the air, caught the lob, really, but the ball was not out of the hands of Taylor before the shot clock buzzer expired. Wingate basketball back. Carson-Newman hasn't scored in 4 minutes, and an offensive foul. Beal pushes off on Crittenden, and with 3:12 to go, the Lady Eagles get it right back. Well, sometimes your best offense here down the stretch can be just running the shot clock down. And that's what Carson-Newman has done. Despite not scoring for 4.5 minutes now, they have been able to burn some clock here, and they still lead by 8. Do the Lady Eagles. Weichel will inbound far sideline, pressured by Clark. Bounces it in Taylor. Taylor hands it back to Weichel. A fresh 30 on the shot clock as Weichel throws it to the left baseline. Crittenden spins. Now to Taylor. Lindsay fakes the handoff with Rutherford. Bounces it to Weichel, left wing. Braylon hands it back to Taylor. 14 seconds. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Weichel back to work. Dribbling at the top of the key. Comes off another screen. Into the corner. Crittenden, left corner 3. Short. Rebound. Offense for Taylor. And she has it ripped away by Hagee. And Carson-Newman keeps the basketball again. Wingate's playing great defense, but they're not completing the possession with the rebound. Quick inbound. Weichel thought about a shot. Now to Crittenden. She drives baseline. Now hands it back Rutherford. 10 seconds to shoot. 2.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Rutherford throws it inside. Taylor had it ripped away. And what do we have? An offensive foul? Yeah, an offensive foul on Lindsay Taylor, her 4th. Taylor's 4th, the team's 5th. So free throws for Wingate the rest of the way. Both teams that way. Wingate's got 14 fouls. Inbound to Beal. 2.5 to go. Bulldogs ball. Clark dribbles across the timeline. Picks her dribble up now. Chest pass off to Jaya Wilson. Backdoor cutting Hagee. The ball kicked by Rogers. Lady Eagles trying to end a road drought. All 5 losses this year have been on the road. Only 1 win away from Holt. That was nearly a 40-point win against Tusculum. Clark steps back, 3-pointer. Falls around and out. Rebound for Crittenden and the Eagles. Ashlyn with her 4th board. And Carson-Newman's still up 8 as Wilson knocks it out of bounds and Weichel hits the deck hard. Out of bounds. 2:07 left as Ekpiera returns for Lainey Beal. Somehow, the Lady Eagles still up 8. Defense on the other end has been critical because Carson-Newman hasn't scored in 5.5 minutes. Rogers rips through, lobs it back to Taylor, now to Weichel. Braylon looking, throws it into Taylor. Lindsay back out Crittenden. She pump fakes, drives middle, shoots a shot, left it short, rebound Ekpiera. Ekpiera dribbling across the timeline. Crittenden's behind the play as Rogers back taps it out of the hands of Bethel Ekpiera. And Wingate will keep it with 1:44 to go. Alvey returns to replace Crittenden. .104 seconds to go. Bulldogs down 8 with the ball. Clark dribbles out front, hesitates, drives on Rutherford, shoots a shot off glass. It rolls off the iron. Rebound tapped out by Carson-Newman. It'll stay with Wingate. 62-54. Carson-Newman hasn't scored in more than 6 minutes and still is winning on the road. Beal, right baseline. She's back in. Lobs it out front. Clark had it tipped, did Rutherford. Clark keeps it, though. Into the corner. Beal puts it on the floor. Left-hand shot from the elbow, short. And we've got a foul underneath on Rogers as Jaya Wilson got the rebound. Foul on Rogers will be her third. Carson-Newman's in the penalty. Fourth foul. Check that on Rogers. And with 1:29 to go in the basketball game, Jaya Wilson will shoot 2 free throws. Wilson makes her first trip to the stripe today, and is a 70% free throw shooter and rolls in the first. 62-55 as Ekpiera and Anderson are set to check back in after possibly a made bucket or made shot. Wilson has 3 points. The second one's up off the front of the iron. Rogers rebound. Rogers outlet across the timeline to Alvian. Mike Mincy will burn one of his 4 timeouts. He had his full complement still left and has 3. It'll be a full timeout. 62-55. Carson-Newman up by 7 on the road, looking to end a 4-game skid on the road. They've only won 1 game in their last 10 tries, dating back to the end of last season. They've struggled away from Holt, but are close to closing in on a second road win this year, up 62-55 with 1:24 to go in the game, despite a 6.5-minute scoring drought here in this fourth quarter. The last time the Lady Eagles put the ball in the basket was a Braylon Weichel 3 at the 7:52 mark. Alvey hit a 3 70 seconds into the quarter. Weichel responded with a 3 60 seconds later. And those are the only baskets for Carson-Newman here in this fourth quarter. But they have played excellent defense. Emily Hagee scored 4 straight. Jaya Wilson's free throw. That's all Wingate has in this fourth quarter. So credit Carson-Newman's defense. Despite 2 baskets in the first 2 minutes and not scoring since, the Lady Eagles are still outscoring Wingate 6-5. Slugfest of a fourth quarter. Very similar to the Lenore-Ryan game that Carson-Newman lost 62-60 1 week ago. Inbound to Rutherford. She's doubled immediately at half court. Finds Rogers, who was the open man. And now to Weichel. Wingate's going to play the long game, and Clark commits the foul. That's Hannah Clark's 4th. So with 1:16 to go, free throws for Braylon Weichel as Ekpiera back out, Beal back in. Weichel, an 86% free throw shooter this season and for her career. Takes a couple of dribbles, and the first one is up and in. This is who you want to have at the line if you're Carson-Newman. Nobody has shot more free throws under 4 minutes in a game than Braylon Weichel. 83% in her career from the line, under 4 minutes left in a game, and makes a pair. 64-55. Inbound for Clark. They're down 9 are the Dogs. Clark crosses the timeline, hesitates, drives on Rutherford. Barreled her over. Offensive foul. That's 5 on Hannah Clark. And a costly offensive foul as she barreled over Rutherford, who stepped over for the charge. Great defense from the Rutledge, Tennessee native Tori Rutherford. 11 points for her. The field goal percentage is just 33% as Mike Mincy will advance the basketball with 69 seconds left in the game. He still has a couple of timeouts left. It'll be a 30-second timeout. With Carson-Newman up by 9 points, 64-55. Only 7 seconds came off the clock in that sequence, and they were probably the worst 7 seconds Wingate could ask for. They didn't get a bucket, they committed a foul, and they lost one of their top players, Hannah Clark, who has struggled today. Give credit to Carson-Newman's defense. She is 4 of 17 from the field for 11 points. That's her line. 11 points, 4 of 17 shooting. And just 1 assist for someone that averages 6 a game. Not under a minute to left, so the Lady Eagles will not advance it into the front court. Nobody's guarding Lindsay Taylor. And Rogers with a full court pass that Ekpiera can't even catch. It deflects out of bounds, and Carson-Newman ultimately advances the basketball with that sequence. Leah Anderson wasn't guarding anybody. Taylor was wide open, and by the time Rogers' pass got to Taylor, Ekpiera was able to retreat back and knock it out. Weichel will inbound far sideline. Looking. Bounces it in. Rogers, nearly stolen. Gives it back to Weichel, and she's fouled immediately by Ekpiera. Braylon back to the line. She has 16 points, 4 of 9 shooting from beyond the arc. Up to now 311 three-pointers in her Carson-Newman career, and she swishes in another free throw. 17 points, nearing her season average of 18. Carson-Newman's all-time leading scorer, all-time three-point leader at the line, trying to ice this one away. She makes 4 straight, and the Lady Eagles are up 11 with a minute to go. Ekpiera into the front court, hands off for Hagee. She bobbled the catch. Now to Wilson. Wilson back to Hagee. She pump fakes, steps back, a three-pointer up, strong. Rebound, knocked around. Ekpiera comes up with it, and she's fouled with 51 seconds to go. 66-55, and 2 free throws for Bethel Ekpiera, who is 4 of 6 this year from the stripe. On a game with ugly shooting, Carson-Newman has just been a little better. 35% as Ekpiera makes the first. Wingate's 29% from the field. 19 of 65 in this game. Couple of dribbles. The second one for the guard is up and in. 66-57. Rogers quick inbound to Alvey, and she's fouled immediately by Wilson. Wilson commits her first and more free throws for Alvey, as Wingate's got their whole team huddled up with Coach Hancock on the sideline. They got to get at least 2 players in the lane for Alvey's free throws, and Michaela gets set to shoot 2. She's 1 of 2 today for 6 points. First one up, and strong off the back of the iron. Now, if you're just joining us, Carson-Newman used a second quarter run to create some separation. Hasn't trailed since that second quarter run of 11-0 into this second half. Alvey missed a pair. Rutherford tracking down the rebound, and she comes away with it, and Mike Mincy burned a timeout. Well, that just describes this game right there. It's the Tori Rutherford effort game right now. She ran around 2 Bulldogs, Anderson and Beal, for the offensive rebound, was double-teamed in the corner, and Mike Mincy burned a heads-up timeout. Wingate got exactly what they wanted. 2 misses from the line from Michaela Alvey, but did not secure the offensive rebound, or the defensive rebound. Lady Eagles are +3 on the glass. Wingate's done a better job on the glass today, but not good enough in certain situations. Lady Eagles will have an inbound with 47 seconds to go, up by 9 against the Wingate Bulldogs. Closing in on a series sweep on the road. Eagles are running circles before Taylor even has the basketball. Taylor, bounce feed, Rutherford's got it, and she's fouled immediately by Beal. And Rutherford will head to the free throw line. She's got 11 points and is 1 of 2 from the line. Only a second came off the clock. Anna Beraldi checks in for the first time. Beal will check out. Beraldi shoots 28% from 3, maybe providing that here down the stretch. Rutherford has been to the line too often this year, just 10 of 14, makes this one. 12 points for Tori, most of which have come in the second half. At halftime, she had 2 points. She has now 11 in the second half as Rutherford makes a pair, and Rogers and Alvey return for defense. Eagles back up 11 on the road. Inbound to Ekpiera. She'll sprint across the timeline. Bethel hands back off to Hagee. Fades away. Right wing 3. Air ball. Rogers defensive rebound. Outlet to Alvey. Weichel's got it now, and she's fouled by Beraldi. And Carson-Newman is closing in on a second road win this year. They have been few and far between for Mike Mincy's group here as of late, but they're going to get it done on the road in a big South Atlantic Conference contest with the Wingate Bulldogs. Both teams are going to be knotted up at 6-3 in the league standings as Weichel makes the first. Weichel up to 18 points, or 20 now I should say. Another 20-point performance for Weichel as Hagee catches the inbounds. 30 seconds to go. Emily Hagee hands off for Jaya Wilson. She crosses over, spins around Rogers. Pump fake, shoots up a shot over Rogers. Missed it. Ekpiera offensive rebound, falling to the ground. Throws it off a Lady Eagle. And Wingate will keep it with 19 seconds left in the game. Baraldi inbounds to Ekpiera. She'll stop from 6 feet and score. Her first basket inbound to Weichel. Coach Hancock has called off the Dogs. Weichel will walk it across the timeline, and Carson-Newman wins on the road for just the second time in their last 11 games. Lady Eagles win on the road for the second time and end a 4-game losing skid. Final score inside of Cuddy Arena, it's 70-59. Carson-Newman defeats Wingate. They sweep the Bulldogs this season thanks to a 70-59 game. We'll recap it all when we come back here for the Domino's post-game report after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Contracting source.
The game's over, but we're just getting warmed up. The Domino's post-game report starts in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Right wing 3, Albie Cash. Michaela Albie.
Your stats breakdown. A conversation with Mike Mincy, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Plus, the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
We welcome you back to Cuddy Arena, where Carson-Newman ends a 4-game losing streak on the road with a 70-59 win over the Wingate Bulldogs. Glad to have you alongside here on the Domino's post-game report. Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, reach out for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 when you use your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. 70-59, the final score here this afternoon. And let's tell you how we got there. Carson-Newman used an early start. It was a 8-0 run to put them up 10-3 at the 6.5-minute mark of the first quarter. The Bulldogs offense settled in. They scored 6 of the final 7 points and led by 4 at the end of 1. They used that momentum to keep that lead into the early parts of the second quarter before Carson-Newman went on an 11-0 run thanks to Braylon Weichel making a 3-point basket. Keely Rogers made 3 layups, and Alvey made another to put Carson-Newman up by 6 with 6.5 to go in the second quarter. Wingate started to claw back into it. A Hannah Clark 3 with under 2 minutes to go until halftime tied the game at 31, but 2 massive threes from Ashlyn Crittenden and Callie McMahon before halftime. 2 players that hadn't made threes all year stepped up in the big moment and buried triples to extend the lead, and Carson-Newman led by 3 at halftime. Eagles started the third quarter well. Weichel and Rutherford hit threes in the first 2 minutes to get the lead to 7. Lindsey Taylor made a layup to keep it at 7, but the Bulldogs made a little bit of a run. They clawed within 1 thanks to a Jaya Wilson layup underneath at the halfway point of the third, but then Carson-Newman had a response. Skylar Boshears made a basket. Crittenden made a free throw. Rutherford scored 7 in a row in that third quarter, and the lead went back up to 9 at 56-47. 3 straight points from Wingate into the quarter strong for the Bulldogs, and it was 56-50 heading into the fourth quarter, where Carson-Newman's defense absolutely locked down Wingate. Bulldogs went 3 of 17 in the fourth quarter, and that's 17%. They get outscored 14-9 in the fourth quarter. Carson-Newman wasn't much better, but they were 2 of 14 from the field, but they made 8 of their 10 free throws, did the Lady Eagles in this victory. An excellent road win for Carson-Newman. Think back now to the last 2 road games and how Carson-Newman has defended opponents in the fourth quarter. Against Lenore-Rhine, the Bears were 1 of 13 from the field in the fourth. Now on the road against Wingate, the Lady Eagles held the Bulldogs to 3 of 17 shooting. When it's been time to lock up and secure a win, that's what Carson-Newman was able to do in the fourth quarter of today's game. Braylon Weichel leads Carson-Newman with 20 points on 5 of 12 shooting. She made 4 of the team's 9 3-pointers, went 6 of 6 from the line. Lindsey Taylor and Tori Rutherford also were in double figures. Tori matched her season high for the 3rd time now. She scored 13 points in a game. Lindsey Taylor had a double-double, her 5th this year, her 20th for her career, 6th this year, I should say. 11-11 for her on 5 of 9 shooting. A lot of those came in the first quarter. Wingate did a better job on her than they did last time these two teams met, when she went for 24. And she was limited to just 9 shot attempts. Did have 4 blocks, so the team secured 11 in this game to go along with 8 steals. Michaela Alvey pitched in 6 points and 5 boards and 8 assists, or 5 assists for a team high. Keely Rogers had 9 points and made 4 baskets, all of which came in the first half. Emily Hagee paced the visitors. She scored 21 points on 8 of 22 shooting. Her and Hannah Clark were the only double-figure scorers. Clark had 11 and made just 4 of her 17 shots. Bulldogs got 12 of their 20 baskets from 2 players in this game. Carson-Newman improves to 12-5 and 6-3 in the league. Wingate falls to 11-6 and 6-3 in the league after this 11-point loss. Final score 72-59. We'll take a look around the South Atlantic Conference to wrap up the first portion of our broadcast here this afternoon before the men's game tips off in just under 20 minutes. We'll take a look around the league when we return here on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
More player interviews and stats come your way in 60 seconds when the Domino's postgame report continues on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
All right, we're back to Cuddy Arena to wrap up the first game of our doubleheader on this Saturday afternoon. Carson-Newman takes down Wingate 70-59, first road win in 4 tries. The Lady Eagles end a 4-game losing skid with a victory here today. Anderson took down Emory and Henry 82-64 at home, a winner for the Trojans over the Wasps by 18. Catawba went on the road and able to secure a 90-81 victory, a high-scoring affair between the Pioneers and the Catawba Indians. Lyric Thorne scored 23. Sarah McIntosh added 17. And the Indians left with a 9-point road win against Tusculum. Lenore Ryan claws one out on the road, 68-59. They gave up 39 points in half number 2, but they hold on to the Bears for a 68-59 win at home, or on the road against Lincoln Memorial, who was at home. Coker, a home victory over UVA-Y's final score 75-68 in that contest. The Cobras improved to 4-4 in the league with the victory, getting 24 points from Kristen Knight. Mars Hill and Limestone are in a good one. They're in overtime with 15 seconds to go in overtime. Mars Hill is up by 5 after Joe Snow just made 2 free throws. She's got a game-high 15 points. And the Lions are going to leave, it looks like, with another victory, another home victory. They beat LMU earlier in the week, and they get it done here this afternoon as well. Carson once again wins by 11 on the road. Let's update you with the South Atlantic Conference standings. Lenore Ryan still sits atop the league table with an 8-1 overall record. Catawba's 7-1. They're in second. Then there's a 3-way tie for third between Lincoln Memorial, Carson-Newman, and Wingate. They're all 6-3. Anderson's 5-3. And in 6th place, really close. You're starting to see maybe 7 teams start to pile up in the standings, with Wingate, LMU, Carson-Newman, Anderson, and Coker all with 3 losses or 4, and they're all sandwiched between 3rd place and 7th place in the league standings. Carson-Newman is 12-5 and improves to 6-3 in the league. They went on the road for the first time in their last 5 trips, and just for the second time this year, and just the second time in their last 11 games. Lady Eagles win.
that contest around the AUC Countdown tip-off. We come back here on
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
The following is a